BMW Group is an automotive company producing and selling cars and motorcycles worldwide. The company is the largest luxury car automaker and produces over 2.279 million cars. BMW serves three industries, which are automotive, motorcycles, and financial services. BMW is among the big three German manufacturers of luxury automobiles, with Mercedes and Audi as the competitors. BMW sells its cars and motorcycles under four different brands, which are BMW, Mini, Rolls-Royce, and Motorrad. The company's main markets are China, the US, and Germany. Recently, the company reported sales of more than 2.5 million vehicles worldwide in 2019, and that's a 1.2% increase from the year before. The company, which has a market capitalization of more than $48 billion as of the beginning of December 2020, topped the list of the American luxury car market at the end of 2019, capturing 14.23% of the market. Alright, I think that's all. I'll then pass the floor to the next presenter.
Next, we will discuss about internal factor evaluation matrix, also known as IFE. There are 7 key internal factors for both strength and weakness, but we will only discuss the top 4. Of highest importance, with a 0.11, is the company's global presence. BMW currently has a global presence in over 140 countries and 5 continents. They currently have 2 major factories set up in both the United States and Germany. In addition, BMW has an exceptional sales growth in China, where BMW sold 326,444 vehicles in China alone. Next on the list of importance at the weight of 0.08 is BMW's strength of having a skilled workforce. It is a qualification to have a background check, a valid driver's license, be an experienced factory-trained BMW technician, and have 2 to 3 years of BMW dealership experience. BMW is making sure each position is filled with someone with the expertise of the company. Another strength in the list of importance is high-quality products with weight 0.09. BMW is known with striking perfect balance between durability, performance, and high-end luxury. BMW was the first company to create xDrive, which increased stability and efficiency while driving. A major strength for BMW is their experience in green technology with weight 0.08. Any automaker that has already amassed decades of experience in hybrid and full electric technology has an immense advantage since eco-friendly is in the future. BMW has been working on electric cars since 1970s. Next on the list of importance with weight of 0.08 is BMW's weakness in advertising. Surprisingly, BMW spent just as much on advertising as major competitor Audi, but still managed to fall behind on number of views. Audi managed to buy nearly 5,000 more national airing across 50 more networks. Audi outweighed BMW with ratio 10:1 in online ads. A major weakness for BMW is their repair cost. This earned a weight of 0.06. In a list of 20 of the list to the most expensive repair cost vehicles, BMW showed up 2 different times in the top 10 most expensive. Another weakness at the weight of 0.05 is BMW's perception of being limited. Unfortunately, this is due to its limited target market. BMW does not have a lot of diversity, and due to this, BMW does not attract lower-income families due to the high price. BMW unfortunately leaves it with a weak portfolio on the weight of 0.06. While competitors such as General Motors own up to 6 different brands, BMW owns only 3. General Motors has brands such as Chevrolet that reach the lower income families and Cadillac that reach the higher income families. BMW has only Mini, BMW, and Rolls-Royce, which are only limited to higher income.
Just like with any other company, BMW has its shares of opportunities and threats. Having knowledge of the key opportunities and threats of a company makes it possible to conduct an external factor evaluation or EFE matrix. Each of these opportunities are weighted in importance then ranked according to how the company is performing on each. The highest weight is at 0.1, which is the opportunity of new and non-traditional marketing techniques. Being innovative in the marketing and advertising department is an important opportunity to make BMW seem more significant. The second highest weight were assigned to the opportunities of, which is to expand to self-driving sector and to rising green awareness and the growth in Asia. BMW strive to create platforms for self-driving, and considering the rising green awareness and growth in the Asia's market, which is given the both opportunities of weight 0.09. As for ranking, both opportunities were given a 4 due to the efforts of BMW open and autonomous driving sector to work on self-driving pilot projects, which is resulted in weighted score of 0.36 for both opportunities. The next weight is at 0.08 was given to the opportunity of timing and frequency of new model releases. This opportunity allows BMW releases upgraded models more frequently as they also focused on different type of engines model. Thus, this resulted BMW earns a ranking of 3 due to how diligently they keep on conducting research for innovating new products. The two lowest weight received at 0.03, which was given to the threat of decreasing fuel price and to recession. Decreasing fuel prices is a threat for BMW as it will cause great impact to BMW's performance line of cars, as we do know that the cars by BMW are known to be a lot higher in consumption of fuel, but already using technology in producing alternative cars which don't use fuels and received a ranking of 2. Next is the recession that has caused car manufacturers was asked to cut back the cost, and it could cause the BMW's quality and sales drop because of the threat. And thus the recession received a ranking of 2 due to the great impact on the investments and profits. To conclude, BMW EFE matrix received a total score of 2.68, and this indicates that the BMW's internal position is strong and competent to strive in the industry. Thank you.
Moving on to the next, which is SWOT matrix framework. So the first is strength opportunity strategy, where we increase the production of electric car and producing our own autonomous car. Second is strength threat strategies, where we expand the target market to middle class income without compromising on its quality and also adopting code of practice. Next is weakness opportunity strategy, where we're reducing the production of gasoline powered car and merging with other brands to enhance the small portfolio. And last but not least is weakness strategy, where we reevaluate costs and expenses, focusing on the production and easy monitoring by closing factories that have low productivity, and also improving CSR performance to lower the negative environmental impacts.
Alternative strategy is just a backup plan in case if the existing strategy didn't work out. Thus, it is very important for a company to choose the best alternative. That is why, in the table of QSPM, the company has to compare between alternative 1 and alternative 2 to ensure that the alternative being chosen is the best one, to ensure the company can survive longer in the industry and able to compete with the competitors in producing quality products. The first factor is existing and new competitors. Since there are many other competitors in the same industry as BMW, they need to come out with a new strategy and planning to ensure that they can compete with other competitors by creating a different or unique factors that can differentiate BMW with other car companies. The next factor is government policies. Due to the current pandemic happening in all over the world, government has introduced some policies that might affect every company in continuing their business in good or bad ways. Thus, strategy alternative is very important for the company in case of they are having emergency situation that enable them to avoid from affecting their business, and this strategy alternative might help companies to find a way in dealing with problems and making continuous improvement in their business. The last factor is strategies, decision styles, and attitude to risk. The company has to look back on how they react to the previous risks arise while managing their business. Thus, finding the best strategy alternative for a company is very important to keep on improving their quality of products and services in the future.
Next, I will proceed with QSPM, Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix. QSPM is a helpful tool to provide some justification for the choices made if we can use this tool effectively. Making decisions is an essential when creating strategic plans, and to ensure measurability, the decisions must be backed up by figures, so that to provide numerical justification for the decision made,
we use the QSPM. The ultimate aim of the QSPM approach is to select the best strategy based on the available knowledge to move forward and to determine the result of SWOT matrix is the best option to be used to refer to. Strategies alternative that receive highest sum total attractiveness score will be selected in the end. After totaling the attractiveness score of strategic alternative of increase the production of electric car, which is 4.96, the result came out higher than alternative introducing autonomous car, which is only 3.97. It means that electric car are better than autonomous car. Electric car are better for environment. Autonomous car, it can harm the driver if the software runs in their components are being hacked. The biggest advantage of electric cars is the contribution they can make to improving the air quality in cities and towns. With no tailpipe while driving, pure electric cars emit no carbon dioxide emissions. This greatly decreases air pollution, so it is good for pedestrians and cyclists.
The first existing corporate strategy of BMW is they offer a wide array of communication tools to have a clear and defined communication. Second is they offer transparency and solution in their sustainability report by providing information on how organizations assume social and ecological responsibilities. And third is they offer excellent working environment by organizing Automobile Academy to reduce the shortage of skilled workforce. For existing business strategy of BMW is they implemented effective market segmentation to have a clear and defined target market. Second is they invest on product development and also on new technologies. And the last one is they implement a strong brand promotion by having an effective and efficient official website to communicate with customer about their latest automobile.
As a conclusion, BMW is a company that is in a very competitive market. We were able to compile data to narrow down strategies that we feel would potentially help BMW rise from its current status to become not only more successful, but to make a more positive image to their consumers and the rest of the world. With the information we have gathered and the strategies we have learned, we can take this information and use it in many more applications than just this evaluation of BMW. Alright, I think that's all from our group. Thank you.